best brands, like Dutch Boy Dirt Fighter paint. We have the...
A dependable steel body. A long last...
Know how Hoover gives you real power in a canister cleaner?
Ciao gente che, la succhia non se ne pe. That means hello wonderful people in Italian. Speaking of Italy, what a wonderful country and a wonderful language.
Italy's a nice place, huh? Too bad you've never been there.
Italy is considered to be the great and glorious boot of the EU. You know, you got pizza engineers in Naples putting tomato on bread. You got Angelo Moriando. That guy patented the espresso machine. You got Guglielmo Marconi, all right? He made the radio. You know, honestly, should have named him Macaroni. Seems like a little bit of a missed opportunity. But you got Da Vinci himself and his masterful pieces of art, like the Mona Lisa. You know, I'm a fan of that one. Like, you know, you think I can pull off the look?
I was thinking a bit more like Salvador Dali. You get what I'm saying?
You know, you'll have to forgive Barnaby, folks. All right, the corporate demons have assigned him to be my co-host, rather an extension of their ever-watchful eyes. You make a few bad investments, and this is what you get, folks.
This show sucks.
Can it, you corporate shill? What else does Italy have? They got oh yeah. Crime. Frank, Vincenzo, Raymond, Gaetano, Stefano, Carmine, Angelo, Joe, another Joe. How about another Frank? Vito, Carmine, a third Frank. These are the important ingredients of what makes up the proverbial soup of Italian Mafia bosses. And that's what we're talking about today. Just a handful, though. Now, this isn't going to be in any particular order, but the first one that we're going to look at is Gaetano Reina. Let's look at his name first. Gaetano Reina. Gaetano Reina. Gaetano Reina. People also called him Tommy, but I prefer Gaetano. You know, honestly, if he went his whole life just being named Gaetano, I'd be cool with that. Gaetano goes and starts his own family, the Lucchese family. They dealt in ice boxes, the icebox trade. It's not something you'd really think that a mafia family trades in, but and then eventually he makes a partner with Giuseppe, and the icebox business is booming. Uh-oh, Salvatore Moranzo shows up, and he's like, I want ice boxes too. Gaetano's not so loyal, and joins up with him instead, and Giuseppe finds out, and Giuseppe's like, oh. And Gaetano's leaving his mistress's house, and BAT! They killed him with a double-barrel shotgun. Next up is Stefano Magaddino, which in and of itself is a pretty cool name, but his other name, the ones that everyone else called him out of fear and loyalty and respect, was The Undertaker. Now, The Undertaker, more like underwear. He had a legitimate funeral business, all right, and but that was just a front. That's not where any of the real cash came from. The real cash came from smuggling spirits from the Niagara River to New York. You know, some illegal gambling, some racketeering, some carjacking, you know, the sorts, some classic Italian Mafia stuff. Apparently people didn't like that because on 2 different occasions, they tried to blow him sky high. The first, him and his sister were taking a drive, and somebody takes a makeshift bomb and puts it in his car, and he's like, hey, that's a bomb, and he gets out. His sister's not so lucky. She gets blown to death. The second occasion, he's sitting there making dinner. He's in the kitchen, and somebody throws a hand grenade through his window. Oh, get down, duck and cover! But it doesn't go off. Guy's got the devil's luck. You know how he died? A heart attack. Now, last but definitely not least, we have Giuseppe Profaci, also known as the Olive Oil King, or Don Peppino. Both very good names. Very, very good names. You know, I wouldn't mind going down the street and be like, hey, man, don't look him in the eye. That's the Olive Oil King. Or, hey, man, make sure you put sausage on that pizza. That's Don Peppino. Don Peppino, all right, a devout Catholic, made charitable donations to the Catholic Church. Sweet Mother Mary. But he also required his own lackeys to tithe to him, which seems a little strange. And if they didn't, so he had money, and everybody knew it. It was probably from his racketeering and protection rackets. You know, like, if you don't pay us to protect you, we'll beat you up. What? Probably the best thing about Don Peppino, the Olive Oil King, in order to evade tax fraud or tax evasion, so he wouldn't get pinned down by the government, was his 100% completely legit, not made up, import company called Mamma Mia Import Company. Now that's pretty sick, dude. Like, but you know what wasn't sick? How he died. He died of liver cancer. Can I get a drum roll, please? So, all of the information about these mafia members is really just arbitrary, and I think I'm going to rank them on their names. Whatever name I think is the best. Number 1, Don Peppino, the Olive Oil King. Oh, The Undertaker. Wrestling's cool, but that's a wrestler's name. Pick a more original name. Gaetano Reina, because his only other name was Tommy, and honestly, it's kind of weak. Not to say that anybody named Tommy is weak, but could be better.
Your list sucks. Undertaker was the best, hands down.
Well, Barnaby, that's the thing about opinions, is that everyone is entitled to one, even if they're wrong. But hey, speaking of opinions, we go now to the streets to see what you, the viewer, thinks about the Italian Mafia, with our on-the-ground reporter, Deane Toledo. Take it away.
So, the topic of the day is Italian Mafia crime bosses. Do you like pizza?
Love it.
Love it.
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
I love pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapeno.
So I feel like I could stick with anything, but I think basic pepperoni is definitely going to be the way to go.
Vegetable.
Vegetable. As healthy as pizza can get. If you could have anyone make you a pizza, who would it be?
Gordon Ramsay.
Robert De Niro.
Michael Jackson.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I guess Gordon Ramsay.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth pizza.
Chef Boyardee.
Oh, instead of a can rolling down the side of the road, it's a pizza.
Alicia Keys.
All right. Alicia Keys known for her pizza making. Okay, if you had to change your name to one of these three, which would you choose? Gaetano, Galante, or Giuseppe?
I like Galante.
I guess Giuseppe.
Oh, Giuseppe.
Giuseppe, too, is my dad's name.
Yeah, I'm a Giuseppe fan myself.
Giuseppe.
Oh, Giuseppe. Giuseppe.
Galanto. Giuseppe.
Gelato.
Oh, Galante, fool.
Galante.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe. Galante.
Galante.
If you were the leader of a mafia group, what would you call it?
Zigamon Goopy Gang.
Danye East.
Giuseppe's gang.
Giuseppe's gang. So that way, no confusion. We all know whose it is.
Chicken hot perscanza.
Probably something that sounds like a sports team, like the Brooklyn Sharks or something like that.
What would you call it?
Probably something violent because I'm a very angry person. So like the Blood Gang or something.
Uno. Tony.
Bellanotte.
Oh! What would your mafia boss name be?
Steve.
Buja.
Shigaraki.
The Dick.
You know who you're messing with.
Carlo.
Pistachio.
Oh, Cato.
Guido.
Spanky.
Spanky. Spanky. Yes. What would be your illegal export?
Pineapples.
From Italy. Olive oil.
Oh God, I don't know. Pufferfish.
Definitely money laundering.
I think I'll be a pimp.
Cocaine, I feel like is definitely in the market.
That's a classic. That's a classic. What about yours?
LSD. Why are we both drug?
I mean, you know, that's fine. What would be your illegal export?
Baby doll furniture.
Cheese.
What is your favorite thing about Italy?
I don't know. I've never been there before, but I would probably say the roofs.
The food.
The water.
Oh, the statues. They're freaking beautiful.
The architecture, the art. Beautiful.
The shape of the shoe, the boot.
Their beaches.
The beaches in the boot.
The architecture.
That it's shaped like a boot.
Probably the culture.
The food, because that's where I'm from.
I guess Cinque Terre would be my favorite thing in Italy that I've seen.
What's your least favorite thing about Italy?
The tight ass pants.
Italians.
My family.
Maybe she's part of a crime group already.
Mountains.
Nothing really.
I have to say, some parts can be high crime areas. Just like anything.
High crime. Italian Mafia boss members.
Soccer.
If you had to punch anyone in the face, who would it be?
Adam Sandler.
Like a clone of myself, I feel like deserves it.
What are you trying to say?
My brother.
Well, I guess him since he said me, so my brother.
No one. I try to make peace with everybody.
True. If you had to punch anyone in the face, who would it be?
This guy.
Who would you punch in the face?
My boss, Pistachio.
How many organized crime groups do you think are in Seattle?
15.
17.
5.
34.
Maybe about 20.
20.
A good 3 at minimum, 7 maximum.
I'd say too many. At least 10, probably.
Upwards of 15.
3.
I say 50. 50. 11.
I was gonna say 10.
Are you guys part of a crisis?
Continuing. Would it surprise you that, according to the National Neighborhood Crime Watch, 1 in 15 people you meet in Seattle are part of an organized crime group?
That would surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. In fact, I think that's low.
1 in 15 people you meet in Seattle are part of an organized crime group.
Not shocking.
That would be surprising.
Did you know that Seattle's largest crime family goes by the name of Kush Daddy 420 and the Saltine Boys?
That is maybe the best name I've heard. I could have never come up with that.
I wouldn't have guessed it, but like I'm also not surprised given the people.
Kush Daddy 420 and the Saltine Boys.
No.
Goes by the name of Kush Daddy 420 and the Saltine Boys.
I did not know that.
No.
I did not know that.
Goes by the name of Kush Daddy 420 and the Saltine Boys.
No.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know that.
I did not know.
So what in the Saltine Boys?
If you could say anything to the Kush Daddies, what would it be?
I'm in town for a week. I'll be out.
Make some good pizza, boys.
If you could say anything to the Kush Daddies, what would it be?
Give away free pot?
I like the name.
Man, just drop me off some kush.
If you could say anything to the Kush Daddies, what would it be?
I need a job if you guys are hiring.
If you could say anything to the Kush Daddies, what would it be?
I'd like to join your group.
Are you serious?
Uh-oh. Future member.
Can you see my resume now?
Uh-oh. This is a gang. This is a gang you're talking about.
They know. They got a life of crime ahead of them. What's your favorite color?
Cyan. It's like a blue.
Yellow.
What's the most illegal thing you've ever done? That you're willing to say.
This sounds like you guys might have a wire or something.
Mine's jaywalking.
Yeah. Okay, I have maxed out my speedometer on I-5. Yeah.
Exhilarating.
I used to sell a lot of pot before it was legal.
Hey, well, good thing it's legal now.
Park illegally.
What's the most illegal thing you've ever done?
I don't know. Underage drinking, maybe?
I haven't done anything illegal.
Good.
Made it turn on red.
So here's a scenario. You're walking down the street, all right, and there's an open door on the right. As you approach the door, you see a man inside who's tied to a chair, and he looks wounded. And then a man comes out of the door, and he closes it quickly, and asks you to forget what you saw in exchange for money. How much money would you ask for?
$500.
$250.
2,547.
100 mil? But I would probably still report it after the fact.
100 mil can get you out of the country.
As much money as he has on him, and then we'll negotiate something for later.
In exchange for money, how much money would you ask for?
I'm walking. I'm out here.
Oh, he's walking.
No, nothing. Because I don't need no ties.
Like $100 maybe?
Hey, that guy's getting beaten up to death. Give me $100. What about you?
Like $1 million, probably.
50,000.
60,000.
I think $2 million. $80.
I don't know, 200.
Say you're the head of a mafia crime outfit, but there are people out there who want you dead. What would be your ideal mafia boss death?
Ooh, something with a spectacle.
Leave him hanging from the Ferris wheel.
Oh, there you go. Strung up on the Ferris wheel.
Make a scene for everybody to see.
Thrown in a pond of koi with salt.
Blowing up on a Ferrari.
Drowning.
Throwing him off a building.
I want to die on a carnival ride.
What carnival ride?
Like the Ring of Fire.
Somebody who wants you dead, takes the screws out, and you'll just fly away.
My ideal mafia.
Yeah, you know you're going out. How would you like to go out?
With sex.
Maybe going a little too hard, heart stops.
Well, since I went with the Brooklyn Sharks as the name, I feel like I have to get thrown into the ocean.
Fake my death, then leave the country and surround myself with the right people.
Yeah, I would fake my death and get a new identity and move to Mexico.
What would be your new identity?
Tony.
Now, if I remember correctly, either your mafia group or your mafia boss name was already Tony. So, well, just disband the group and now you're a mysterious Tony.
I would just disappear.
If you had 100 people you could command and they would listen to you, what would you tell them to do?
Do jumping jacks.
Everybody, 100 people, jumping jacks, right now.
Clean my feet.
We got a foot guy.
Nice. I would just want them to be happy.
Be happy.
Can you guys work together to farm me some weed?
Take over a Walmart.
That's a lot of free TVs.
Clean up an area like a park or a section of the beach or something.
What was the name of your group again?
Blood gang.
Blood Gang, who cleans up parks.
Watch for the people closest around you.
Protect me and bring me money.
Always be on the lookout for your friends.
Probably start some sort of cat rescue. It's sort of lame.
Not lame at all.
Ask them to give me money.
Anything you want to shout out?
Hey, all you crime bosses, man, y'all need to start making corn dogs, pizza, corn dogs, and some other corn dogs and mix up with the pizza.
That's right. Pizza corn dogs. It has been an honor being your humble servant this day, giving you the information you need most. Now please, help me help you by helping me help you. See you again next time.